Welcome to this meditation to meet your beautiful, gorgeous inner child today. Today you're going to do something amazing, and you're going to meet the most youngest version of you, and you're going to understand some things about her that maybe you don't know just yet. But before we begin, we need to make sure that you're nice and relaxed, that you're in a room or a space where you're free from interruption. And let's make sure that you're going to have no interruptions for at least the next 15 minutes as you do this meditation. Let's now ensure that we're nice and grounded deep inside of our body. And we're going to just take 3 lovely grounding deep breaths in and out together. So follow me. So let's take a nice deep breath in and hold, and breathing out. And another deep breath in and hold, and breathing out. And another deep breath in and hold, and breathing out. And then just breathe normally now. Now that you're nice and relaxed, if you haven't already closed down your eyes, let's do that now. And all you need to do for the next 10 or 15 minutes is just listen to the sound of my voice as I guide you through meeting your beautiful inner child today. So I want you now to imagine you're on this beautiful green field, and this field has a huge oak tree right ahead at the front of you. There is a playground to the side, and there's also some buildings. You can see that there is a shopping mall, there is a diner, and there is a cafe, and there's a university. And there's also some picnic tables just up ahead. But what we want to see today, and where your inner child will be, is in this wonderful playground. But before we approach the playground, let's just take a moment to look around and notice, what is it you're seeing as you look around today? And just take a few minutes now just to take note of what it is you're seeing. Whatever you just saw was exactly perfect and right for you. I want you now to imagine that you're barefoot and that you're walking along this path. And this path is just dry brown, and you keep walking. And I want you to know that you're headed towards the playground. And this space in this playground is the place that you can always find your beautiful inner child. And I want you to know that she is excited to meet you today. So now as we head towards the playground, I want you to see that there's a little gate which comes to about knee high. And as you look inside the playground, can you spot where your beautiful inner child is right now? Maybe she's over by the swings. Maybe she's on the slide. Maybe she's by the roundabout. Or maybe she's on the small little hill. Wherever she is, I'd like you to walk towards her now. And as you walk towards her and she comes into view, just take notice of how she's looking and how she is. Maybe she has her head down because she's shy. Or maybe she's looking at you with a beautiful, wonderful smile. Or maybe she's just busy because she learned to be avoidant, and she's just entertaining and occupying herself. Whatever she's doing right now, and however she is, that's perfect, and you are exactly where you need to be right now, today. I'd like you to start heading towards her. But before you actually get close to her, I'd love you just to introduce yourself So I want you to say, hi, my name is, and I am, whatever age it is that you are. I've come to meet you today because I'm curious and I'd love to get to know you. I want you to know I'm here today as a friend and nothing more. And I would just like to play in the playground with you today. You're not in any trouble. There's nothing wrong. But my name is, and I am, X amount of years old. It's great to meet you today, little one. And now just notice, how is she? Does she acknowledge you? Did she smile at you? Maybe she made a funny face. Or maybe just for a minute, she stopped what she was doing as you were talking to her. However she was just then was exactly perfect. What I'd like you to do now is, if you feel comfortable, go and sit beside her. If she's on some swings, sit just to the side. But whenever you're with your inner child, always get down to their height. Because to a child, adults can seem big and scary. And your job today is just to get to know her and relax as much as possible around her. The more relaxed you are, the easier things will be. So just take a seat now, wherever you feel guided. And now that you've taken a seat, let's have a look at her and let's see what she really looks like. So let's start with her hair. How is that? Is it long? Is it short? Is it wavy? Is it straight? What colour is her hair? Now let's take a look at her face. What does her face look like? Take note of what her nose is like, her eyes, and her small little mouth. Does she have any marks or moles? Is there anything on her face that you're drawn to? And now let's look at what clothes she's wearing. So what does she have on her top half? What does she have on her bottom half? And lastly, what does she have on her feet today? And just as you're scanning her, can you feel or sense if there's any bruises or if there's anything wrong with her? And just trust whatever you've just seen this last minute is exactly true, correct, and right. Your intuition is never wrong. As adults, we just learned to stop trusting how it was we feel. However she is today is just perfect. And now that you've met her, please just have a look around. And what is it you notice? Does she have a jacket around? Maybe she has a satchel or a school bag. Maybe she has a teddy bear. Maybe she has a blanket. Or maybe you can just see a toy you had, or something that was special to you when you were younger. Just take note of whatever it is that you are seeing. And now, let's get to know your inner child a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you to listen to my voice. And as I say the questions, I then want you to listen for an answer. And just trust whatever voice comes is just perfect. If you don't hear anything, do you see anything in pictures or in memories? Because sometimes our inner child talks to us, and sometimes she shows us things in our head. Because we're all built a little differently. And however she communicates, that's just perfect today. So let's start with our first question. Hey little one, It's lovely to meet you. Again, just to remind you, my name is... And now you know my name. I'd love to know, what is your name? Or what name can I call you? Trust that whatever name came to you just then, that's her name. Now let's ask her the next question. So I am X amount of years old. I wonder if you could tell me, how old are you today? If you didn't get an age, what did you sense her age was? Maybe she's 3 or 4. Maybe she's 5 or 6. What did you sense her age was? And so that I can get to know you better and do some activities with you. Let's say if I came to the playground on a regular basis, what kind of activities would you love to do with me? Whatever activities you heard or saw was just perfect. Because maybe an idea just popped into your head, but just trust, if you didn't hear anything, that she was showing you, in your mind, games or activities that she may like to do with you. Just take note of whatever it was that she showed you activities-wise. Next, let's find out what it is that she needs. So let's ask her this question. Hey little one, I'm here today because I really want to get to know you. And I know that you need me, because I was drawn to do this meditation today to find you. And I've been seeing reminders of you all around. What is it that you need from me the most today? If she just shrugged her shoulders, that's fine. But whatever you heard, saw, or felt is exactly what she needs from you today. And just know, she is how she is, because this is your beautiful, gorgeous inner child. And now I'm just going to give you a couple of minutes with her, just so that you can have any other questions answered, or maybe you want to hold and cuddle her. Whatever it is just perfect. And what I'll do in a couple of minutes is I'll just come back then. Now that you've had a couple of minutes with her, just take note of what she said, because whatever she shared with you just then was exactly perfect. One of the things your inner child needs the most is to see you on a regular basis. So now let's ask her another question whilst we've got her with us. So now let's ask her and say, "Hey little one, so that I can make you feel safe and secure, make you feel seen and heard, how often would you love me to come and be with you?" Maybe she said she never wanted to leave. Maybe she said tomorrow. She could have shrugged her shoulders. Or next week. Whatever she said is exactly perfect. If your inner child said she always wants to be with you, just know she is always with you. Because she does see every single thing you see. She hears everything you hear. She experiences all that you do. But maybe you just don't know that just yet. But trust that that's okay. And just know that whatever she just told you, I want you now to make that commitment to her and place your hand on your heart and say, "My inner child, I promise you that I will come back and see you." And then I want you to feel that in your heart and know that you've made a commitment today and that you will come back and see her again. And I'd love you now, if you feel it's appropriate, to just give her a beautiful, gorgeous hug. And as you give her a hug, I want you to feel this flood of heat and warmth in your heart space. I know that you've met this most gorgeous, beautiful little girl. Remember how special she is. Remember how vulnerable she is. She doesn't have a bad bone in her body, but maybe she saw some things, or some things happened when she was younger that made her a little bit scared. But your job, you see, by coming to see her, if you can, every single day, you're going to start to make her feel safe and secure. And as you're cuddling her, if you feel it's appropriate, do circles on her back, stroke her skin. Maybe she wants her hair tucked behind her ear. Maybe she just wants a beautiful, warm smile. But know that the love that you're feeling deep inside yourself now, this is what it feels like to come home to your inner child. And I want you to know that she has been trying so hard to find you. And it took this meditation today for you to truly meet your beautiful, gorgeous inner child. I want you to let her know that it's time you have to go now, but that you promise you'll be back whenever you said you would. Before you go though, she holds out her hand and she has something inside of her hand for you. Maybe she had a piece of paper in there. Maybe there was a toy, a crystal. What was it she showed you when she opened her hand? And now I'd like you to do something amazing. And I want you to imagine that you have a brown pouch to the side of your body. And this brown pouch is just like Mary Poppins' pouch. And whatever you pull out from that brown pouch is what you need to give her today. So reach into that brown pouch now and pull out whatever it is and hold it out to her and see how she reacts. And now give her one last squeeze or rub of the leg and let her know it has been so beautiful to meet her today. And remind her of your name and remind her of your age. And let her know you'll be back to see her soon. And that you love her so very much. And you're so glad that today happened. And now you've done that, it's time to head back. I want you now to imagine you're just getting up off of wherever you've been sat, and that you dust yourself off and brush yourself down, and that you head towards the gate that you came in from. But before you leave, you turn around and give her a wave, and just notice how she is. Maybe she's gone off to run and play around, or maybe she's sad that you go. Say whatever you need to say now, just before you leave, and reassure her you will be back. And now you've said that, you exit through the gate and you rejoin the path that you originally came on. And you just take a note of the buildings you can see to the side of you, and you remember the oak tree up ahead, because that's where you meet parts of you, and that's where you do the inner teen work. Anyway, let's head back along where you came, and you can see a door up ahead. And as you walk towards this door, you're aware that there are tiny little eyes that are looking at you, and just give her one last wave now. And as you pull the door towards you, you see there are steps up. There are 5 steps. And I want you now just to start to come back to consciousness. And as we take each step, you're just going to start to come more and more into your body. So let's take a step up, and a step up, and another step, and wiggle your fingers and your toes, and another step. Shake back in your body. Last step. Let's have a stretch, and let's open our eyes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wakey wakey, and open your eyes. Thank you for doing this meditation today. What you've done is incredible and amazing. The next bit, and what you do with your inner child afterwards, that's up to you. You made a commitment today, which was something amazing and incredible, and just know I'm proud of you for what you've done. Take care. I'll see you on another meditation soon. Bye bye.